Hi everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here with a semi-clean desk. I say semi because there's a little pile here to sort and a little pile here to sort. It has taken me all morning to sort this desk out. If you saw my picture on my post the other day, dear me. Anyway, this morning, it is this afternoon now. The desk is really filthy. Anyway, I've got space. I've got space to show you my new journal. This is not my style. It's not my theme. It was just something I made based on a picture I saw on Pinterest, but then I started seeing loads more pictures on Pinterest. So I just decided to do a journal about it. So I'll start with the back. So basically I covered it in this fabric. The problem was I didn't have a big enough piece of fabric, so the corners weren't fully covered. So I've just added little corners and then these bigger corners. It was literally only a little bit that were missing. But on the front, I decided to add another piece of fabric over because it were a bit of a bigger bit missing on the front. So I added that, but then I thought, well, I can make that into a little pocket. So it's got a pocket. Then I decided to put this lace on, which folds right round, but I'd already put my inside cover on. So I decided to take the lace all the way around and make it into a belly band on the other side. Can't really fit it in the screen. I need to go up a little bit, don't I? Up a tad. You're probably not going to get to see it all anyway. I'm going to have to move it about. I might stand up because then I can see what you can see. So this journal is covered in applique fabric. She opens differently to your normal side to side opening. She's got Paris Cafe on the front, which kind of is the theme, not the Paris Cafe, but this is looking out of a window of, I assume, a cafe or maybe somebody's flat, I don't know. But the journal itself is called Shop Fronts. Well, I don't know what else to call it. So we've got a little charm on there with a teeny little piece of cake in there, and we've got this on the front, and this coffee, and that is kind of the gist of it. Storefronts. It's fun and I hope you enjoy it. So on the inside, I'm going to have to keep pulling it down. We've got the ribbon that goes across and a belly band with just some little bits of ephemera in there. And I actually managed to find, whoops, squashing it, Sue. I actually managed to find a little menu, sandwiches and stuff on a little menu. So that's pretty good considering there are a few cafes in here, Parisian cafes. It's better if I put it that way, you know. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, I'll fix it later, right. So as you can see, it opens that way. So our first cafe that we're visiting is this beautiful cafe. It also sells jars of sweets, so you can get cakes and you can sit and have a drink in this cafe. So we've got cake tag and a beautiful cupcake. Look at that. I could eat that right now. I haven't had any breakfast and I haven't had any lunch. So that's our number one cafe. Then on the other side, because that cafe sold sweeties, we've got jars of sweets and we've got little tags tucked behind there, behind the jars, more tags. And then we've got a beautiful teacup with a cake tag in there and decorations on every page pretty much, or the stenciled or whatever. Like I say, it's just for fun. This is really not my style of journal. Now this is a house. I know you sat there saying that's not a shop front, Sue. It's not a shop front. It's not, it's a house. A little doggy, a little home sticker, and then we've got journal space and just a pretty flowery tag because it's a pretty flowery garden. So there They go in there on a stenciled page. And then we're going to walk down the street. Are we? No, we're not, actually. The house has a front door, doesn't it? It has a front door. So that's the front door. That's the key to the front door. And we've just got a letter in there and a tag and bits of decoration. Now we're going to walk down the street. And we're actually in Venice. You can tell I haven't planned this, can't you? We're in Venice on a Venetian veranda with the gondolas going down the lake. How lovely is that? And guess what? We're having coffee and cake. And there's some teacups. Unusual shaped tags in this one. And then we've just got a little corner pocket with a little ticket in. And we've got autumnal decoration because this, to me, sort of looked autumny. Then we're going to go, I don't know where we're going to go next. I'm not even going to say it. Right, next we're off to this crockery shop. They sell teapots and cups and saucers and pretty stuff. So obviously the tag is a teapot. And you can write on the back of all these tags. I'm not even going to show you it back. Who wants to see white bits of paper? Lovely teacups with some teeny little cake tags in there. Very, very teeny tags. And then we have a short pocket with another one of those gorgeous cupcakes. And for some reason I've put a library card in there, but hey, it was all I could find that had this turquoise on it. And then we've got a teapot from the teapot shop with a bit of journal card in there and a tea sticker card. Then we're off to the apothecary shop. The apothecary shop, we get bottles of stuff in here. We get some writing space for the apothecary person to write on. And we've got a beautifying lotion ticket and we've got an apothecary receipt. There we go. That's in the apothecary. And the apothecary kind of carries on to the other page where we've got some more bottles and we've got some more papers for the apothecary person. And we've got Oriental tonic tag there. So there we go. That's the apothecary side. Now we're at the bookstore because we like reading books. So we're going to get some books and we're going to read by candlelight on this little tag. And we've just got a pile of books on our desk there. And I think they go in like that. I don't know how they go in, and it doesn't really matter now. And then we've got a pile of books in the corner with a pile of books tag. It's got a lot of shaped tags in here. That's why I think it's very different. And then obviously we're still in the bookstore. Are we back at home now? And this is our lovely books on our shelf. And here we have a library card. And here we have an open book that we are currently reading. Not going to read much with a pile of flowers on the front, but it's pretty. And then I'm going to go and have a walk down the street to the perfume shop because I now need some perfume. And we've got some perfume bottle cards there in the pocket. Every shop front is a pocket. And then the rest of it is, you know, themed. So we've got a beautiful perfume bottle there. And then we go on to the other side and we've got a big perfume advert. And we've also got, oops, can't get hold of it. We've also got a lovely perfume tag and poudre. We've got from the Crown Perfume Company. So we've got perfume tickets in there. And then we've actually got a perfume bottle down here with just some paper to write on and an eau de lavande ticket. And then we've some more beautiful perfume bottles and a perfume bottle label on there. Then, oh, we've gone different. We're not on perfume bottles anymore. And we've got a tag with flowers on it. What does this mean? And then here, this is just a bit of writing space. And then here we have another floral pocket with a floral tag. So I'm guessing we must be going to the florists. Yes, we are. We are going to the florists. And the florist has beautiful floral tags and a Le Jardinier tag. I don't even know if I'm saying those words right, but hey, you get the gist. Shop fronts. Then we're going back to a cafe. In this one, we have some, I don't know, whatever that is. And a little teacup. And then here we have a little thing you can just write in. And those are just pretty because I liked the macaroons and the colour, and it kind of went on the lilac page, so there it sits. Then guess what? We're here. Now, I thought originally this was a cafe, but I'm not sure what it is because I can see all sorts in the background of that picture. I don't know what that says because I can't read it. So it's got tables outside, so I'm like, well, you must be able to eat and drink there. But I really don't know what's in there. It looks like there's literally all sorts. But anyway, in my head, you can sit outside and have a coffee and a cake. Coffee and a cake. Coffee and a cake. Or maybe 2 cakes. That's just being greedy. And then we're going to the toy shop now. We need some toys for our little girls and boys. So in here, I didn't have much toy stuff. So I've got an old, this is an old vintage letter, by the way, part of a vintage letter. And we've got a little tag with a little Kiddy's bunny rabbit and some writing space there. Oh, bunny's gone too far in. Too far in, bunny. Come back out. The bunny is the bunny out of the window, by the way. And then, obviously, carrying on from the toy shop, whoopsie, we've got a toys advertisement, and we've got a teddy tag. He's so, how cute is he? A teddy tag, and we've got a dolly tag, and we've got a little book, because kids like reading storybooks, don't they? And we've got some fancy lace on the bottom and all the decor and stuff. And then we go, oh, we're back to a teacup. How strange. We've got a teacup pocket with a tea set tag in there. That'd have been good near the teapot shop, really, wouldn't it? But anyway, and a very nice decorative little page with fluffy stuff. And then, while we're in that shop, we went that in the shop. Anyway, we're having a coffee, and we've got a little mini doily and a cup of coffee in a coffee thing. Next page, we have just a coffee sticker and several little pieces of paper for you to write on. This is not a shop, it's just a belly band, but it's pretty, and I wanted it in my journal, so there it is. Then we've got a teapot with oh, look at that cake. Yummy. And then we're off to another cake shop. How rotund is my belly going to be? This also sells crockery in here, but it also sells cakes. So we have some little cakes, whoopsie, at the bottom. Stop up there, you. What do you think you're doing? With a very tiny little cake tag in there. And we also have more cakey tags. We have this cake tag, we have this cake, and we have the crockery shop label in there, in our cake / teapot shop. So on the other side, oh, we're now at the best shop ever, the chocolatier, chocolaterie, okay, there you go, now you know how to say it. And we have chocolates, and you can get hot chocolate there, and they sell bonbons and chocolates. Is that an old ad? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is. And then we have the chocolate tag with little bars of chocolate at the bottom, and we have a plate with chockies on. Okay, this is making me hungry. I haven't had any breakfast, I haven't had any lunch, and now I just want to eat everything in this book. Okay, then we're at another apothecary. Only, actually, this one is a pharmacy, and we have bottles and stuff, and we have a label for citrate of magnesium. That's a label, and we have a pharmacy receipt. And then this also pulls down, and it's a little hidden notepad. There we go. So we're in the pharmacy. And on the next page, I can't remember what's coming. Oh, we've got this that's on the front. So we've got some decorations and some little doodads, and we've got tags, more tags with more cake and coffee, and on the menu. Oh, my voice went really funny then. And then we've got that cup again, because I like it, and some little doodads sticking out of the cup. Okay, next page, we have a teapot and a doily and a coffee tag. Guess what? We're having more coffee, and look at it, with whipped cream and chocolate sauce. Yummy. And we have some more little cool coffee tags in there. I don't know what's coming next, guys. I've forgotten. Oh, yeah. This page makes me laugh. It's not exactly a shop front, by the way. It is just honey. We're selling honey in one of the shops, and you can get some bumblebee tags. And can you spot the mistake? Come on, I know you've already spotted it. My N is upside down. I didn't realise till I'd stamped it, but hey. Then we've got the bumblebee pockets with little bumblebees in there. Yes, little bumblebees in the pockets. And then on the next page, this was a bit of a weird one, this next page, it's a vase of flowers and a window gardening advertisement. Because guess what's coming next? Yes, you guessed. It's a florist, another florist. I love this one with the vines and the roses. And this is an awful lot of pink flowers in this shop, don't there? So we've got some flowers on tags in the flower shop pocket. Yeah, I guess they're like pink and cream and peach. I quite like that page. It's pretty. So from the florists, we're going then to the dress shop. They make dresses here, so we've got a tape measure, and we've also got the inside of the shop where the lady sits and makes the clothing, and that's just a tag. So they go back in there. And then we have some ladies and an advert and a doodad and some scissors and fashion and that. Okay. And then over here we have a little sewing machine with a Singer sewing machine receipt in there. And these are just tickets folded over. We've got sewing-y themed tickets and a little pair of scissors, all in there. Then we're off for another coffee, because by heck it was tiring getting measured up for that dress, you know, and all them bustles and ruffles, and so I'm having another coffee now, and I'm also having cake and have some more little mini tags in there. This, I'm not quite sure what this one is. I can't see what's in the background, It looks like a menu for food there. I don't really know. So on this one, I just stamped some little bikes and put a receipt in there for whatever we've had or whatever we've bought, because there's a bicycle on there. So I just decided to go with bicycles because I didn't know what else to put in there. Okay, then we're off to this. Now, I'm not sure what this is. It does look like other things there, but it also looks like beer bottles here. I didn't have any beer bottles. I didn't have any wine bottles. I had one grape sticker in my whole stash. But I did have this real vintage sherry label. Was it only 25 shilling? I don't know, but anyway, that's real vintage sherry thing, because maybe this is a pub. I don't know, but anyway, it's got a sherry label in there. And then we have got these ladies. We've got a little receipt, and we've got a vintage lady. What's all this about, eh? What's going on here? Oh, sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. Wouldn't you like to know? Well, we have another lady here with another lady on a tag. What's going on here? Well, I think we might be visiting the hat shop. Yes, the hat shop. We have some more ladies in hats, modelling hats, and we have the hat shop. So in the hat shop, we have a Sears advert, ladies modelling hats, and we have a vintage lady in a hat. Hat shop. Where are we going next? Well, I don't know. I could quite do with some bread, because we don't have any bread in the house at the moment. So this is inside the bread shop. Yummy. I love bread. I love the smell of bread. I can eat bread without anything on it. I just love bread. And there's more bread. A little bread advert. But then we also have a breadstick down here, which is also a pocket with little breads in it. And then we have our little baker boy here, and he's delivering his bread, and there's his receipt for his customer, and he's delivering his bread. And then we have a bread pocket with, can't get hold of them, with a breadstick. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I could just eat a breadstick. And a couple of, there's some buttered toast there. Oh, hot buttered toast. Sorry. And cakes, bread stuff, but they're stickers. And then, what do you need to go with your bread? You know, don't you? You know. Let's go to the cheese shop. In the cheese shop, we've got a fromagerie ticket, and we have some cheese. I love cheese as well. I love cheese. It doesn't always love me, but I do love cheese. And then we have some cheeses on here, and we have a sandwich which kind of sort of looks like cheese, and some what I thought were the only things I had that looked like price tags. And we have a cheese selection on a tag. We also have another cheese tag down here with some wine and cheese, and a little tiny tag for the cheese. It's on there. And yes, there's more cheese. Can you believe it? All this cheese everywhere from the fromagerie. Ta-da! Cheese shop. And that, my lovelies, is it. That is my shop fronts journal with all its dinky little things in it. I just think, oh, my pin's come undone. I'll sort that out in a minute. I just think that is fun. So what happened was I was scrolling through Pinterest and I saw one of these pictures and I thought, oh, that's cool. Shall I print that out and use it as a tag? But then I thought, yeah, but I don't really use tags like that in my journals. And then, obviously, because I'd looked at that picture, loads more pictures of the same style kept coming up. And I'm just thinking, oh, these are really pretty shops. I mean, look at them. They're really pretty. So I thought, well, why don't you just do a journal of shop fronts? This journal cover was actually, you know, when you get new bedding and you get that thing in the middle, but it's really long, like really long. You can't see because I'm going off at end of screen. I just chopped that down, but it lends itself really to opening that way, so that's why it opens that way. But yeah, that's it. That is the shop fronts journal. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of fun, wasn't it? I love all the breadsticks and the little cheeses and stuff and bits of chocolate. Oh, I wish there were real bits of chocolate. Anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch now because I'm hungry. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little project, and the next video I am hoping will be the finished blue journal. See you soon.